Hi, everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel at Inspired by Onika. And today I'm going to recite a poem, and it's called Tears of Understanding. Okay, and at the end, I'll give an interpretation as to what the poem is about. And you can even leave a comment too and let me know what it means to you. All right, here we go. Tears of Understanding. Please don't misunderstand. What's that you hear? Silence. Yeah, smothered tears, tears, tears. Please don't misunderstand. Not hearing, but seeing me instead. Seeing me, me, me. Please don't misunderstand. Seeing me is not my clothes, not my hair, and definitely not my face. Nah, nah, nah. Please understand, my brother, my sister. Black woman I am. Boricua I am. My complexion, mine, your complexion, yours, my inflection, mine, mine, mine. Your perplexion, yours, yours, yours. Please understand, you will never understand the whys I give benefit to doubt because it was not given to me. Underestimated, misjudged, misunderstood, even hated. Please understand my silence, my strength to the underlying slick tongue, the slick tongue that takes jabs at my person. Please understand, no, overstand. My shoes you cannot walk in. They were not made for you. Your shoes not made for me. Even still, you hold your truth. I hold mine. The same, but different. Tears, tears, tears of not sadness. Tears for you, you, you. Judgments you hold for me are really for you, you, you. Understand? Poem. Okay, so let me talk to y'all for a minute. Now, that particular poem is just about how sometimes we judge people unfairly, people that we don't know or we've never even had a conversation with. Okay, people that, we may have had a surface conversation. And what I mean by surface conversation is just kind of, hi, how you doing, that kind of thing. But sometimes we unfairly judge people. Okay, we may think that a certain person may have done something or said something for a reason that's totally different, and just realize that sometimes we are wrong in that assumption. I call those incorrect assumptions. And I just feel like relationships can be so much better, they can be cultivated if we just take a minute just to ask a question, because we may discover, oh, well, I thought you did this because of this reason, and you're completely wrong. So when we assume things, you know what they say about assume, okay? I'm not going to get into that, but just saying that I feel like relationships can be cultivated, they can be a lot better, and people can be closer if they don't make incorrect assumptions and make judgments about people. And I'm talking about, relationships with your friends or family, relationship, business relationships, just anything like that. But I feel like sometimes, and this includes myself because I've done this too. I may have looked at someone, not ever said a word to them. And I was like, well, this person, they look like this, that, or the other. I have done this before, and it happens to me as well. So, and I've just observed it just, my entire life, this happens. But all I'm saying is sometimes we have to just stop and think, because there may be a person who you may have misjudged unfairly and thought that, they were a horrible person because of something they did or said, or even something that someone told you that they did or said. But like me, for example, like I always give people the benefit of the doubt. Just because someone I know may have, a problem or an issue with someone else, that doesn't mean I have to have an issue with them too. I base it just one on one. As long as you're respectful to me, I'm going to be respectful to you. I'm not just going to dislike you off the bat just because my friend has a problem with you. That's not how it works. But I mean, it happens sometimes, but I'm just saying personally for me. But anyway, the poem is just about how relationships can be so much better and closer if sometimes we just take a minute to just ask a question. Just ask a question. And I know it can be hard because, you may have some feelings about someone and you're unsure. Well, should I ask them why they said this or why they did that? And, I know it can be a difficult thing to do sometimes. And it's okay. But all I'm saying is just don't get upset automatically without knowing why someone may have taken a certain action or said a certain thing. Because, when we assume things, again, so if there's someone who you feel like you have misjudged or someone that you feel a negative feeling about, just, you know, just rethink it, maybe talk to them. And sometimes I will say that those surface conversations, and what I mean by surface conversations, I just call that small talk. Small talk. Sometimes the day just doesn't allow, you don't have time to get to know a person on a deeper level or a more personal level. And then some other times there are people who they don't want to get involved. They're just like, okay, this is it. You know, you keep them at arm's length. Like, this is it. We're not trying to get. I'm not trying to get any personal, information about you. I don't want to know anything about you. I don't want to get to know you. That kind of thing. And there are some people like that, and that's fine. We just have to respect their position. I mean, if that's they just want to leave it like that with the small talk only, that's fine. It's no need to get upset. But all I'm saying is, just sometimes we just need to just ask the question. If we feel like, oh, well, why doesn't this person come and talk to me? Why doesn't this person come and join us for this, that, or the other? Just don't assume, is all I'm saying. So, anyway, I just want to leave y'all with that food for thought and leave me a comment. Let me know. How do you interpret that poem? And have you ever thought something of someone, good or bad, and then when you actually spoke to them, then you discovered, like, oh, okay, I was completely off base. I mean, that happens sometimes. We're human. But anyway, I want to thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the content, please leave a like or share and subscribe. So, anyway, stay well and be blessed. And thank you again for watching.